bastion of conservative gaming, the bastion of keeping the wokes mad is Stellar Blade right now. Stellar Blade is the game of the year because there's a shiny titty and a almost a medium ass. It's not even a great ass. It's a medium ass. It's not even that big.
It is a medium ass.
Stellar Blade? Oh my god. I've been seeing the gameplay to the... Oh my god. That looks so good. I can't wait to play it. I heard the demo's out, but I kind of want to wait for the full game. Ugh. It's so beautiful. What a beautiful game. Did you see how she looks in her skin suit? That is amazing. I want to be a sexy lady with a fat ass. I'm so glad they're finally embracing the sexiness. You know what I mean? You know, I'm just saying, okay? When I play a game, I want to be a sexy lady. I want to be a beautiful woman with huge boobies and a nice butt. It's fantasy. And in my fantasy, I want to be Stellar Blade Girl. Will people come at me and be like, wow, of course, she's... of course she's like this. Misogyny at its finest. Off. Off. I'm a woman and I want to look like a sexy lady now.
Oh, fatality. God, that was devastating. Yes, as I've said all along, normal people, and I can't believe I'm including this anime VTuber character in the word normal, but yes, normal people want to play as attractive women. Or, in my case, I don't want to play as the attractive woman. I want to rescue the attractive woman. I want to be the masculine hero, slaying the dragon and saving the day. It's pretty simple. This idea that you have to turn your characters into these hideous goblins to appease a bunch of woke losers on the internet is ridiculous. It's absurd. So Ironmouse, I have to appreciate the fact that she just came right out and said it. No ambiguity, no confusion, no whataboutism. She just came right out and said it. Hey, I'm glad they're bringing sexy back and I get to play as this character. Now, as you saw from the initial clip, there are some people that take issue with that. Now, I don't think that Ironmouse is what you would traditionally call conservative. Do you think that Ironmouse is conservative? Do you think they're going to have a collaboration with Ironmouse and Ben Shapiro? Not saying that Ben Shapiro is a conservative, but that's what people think about when they think of conservative, unfortunately. Do you think they're going to have a crossover? No, she's not conservative. Not by any metric. And she wants sexy characters because it's not about a left-right paradigm. It has nothing to do with left-right. That's the way that egg-headed motherfucker in the beginning of the video put it, because he's genuinely too stupid or too cowardly because of who he's on the show with to really push back against the narrative that only conservatives or only right-wingers want female characters who are attractive. Now, this smells to me like a Vosh situation. I bet you that guy has a couple terabytes worth of hentai on his hard drive. Now, I'm not saying that they're like Vosh where they're, lolly and horse porn, but I'm saying I bet you that guy's got a pretty damn big folder. And so for him to come out and say, how dare you conservatives want an attractive female in your game, I think is a little bit hypocritical. Now, in the case of that guy specifically, I've never seen him before, and I don't imagine I ever will again. But you notice the clustering of just different colors. Oh, I like this product, and this product, and this product, and this product. Trying everything they can to stand out because what they say and how they say it isn't interesting enough. They're not charismatic enough to hold an audience. When the Rock comes out, whether he's wearing a cowhide vest or whether he's wearing a jacket or whether he's wearing a suit. Doesn't matter what accoutrements he has. Doesn't matter anything. He can captivate an audience. There are people who are just immediately electrifying and captivating and interesting. I think Ironmouse is one of those people. You listen to the way she talks and how she talks and her inflection and her tone. I mean, yeah, she sounds like a chihuahua being strangled, but I think that's for the positive because it adds to the uniqueness of her character. Now, that being said, she is really, really on point here because people do not want the wokeified version of these characters. They do not want the sanitized, DEIESG friendly content. They want content that is true to what the fans want. And what do the fans want? Attractive women, cool stories, great music, great aesthetics. And Stellar Blade seems to do that. So they want it. And these people who are supposed to be in the gaming space as commentators, or in the case of Alyssa whatever, a senior editor at Kotaku. That woman, how is she going to work in a gaming company ever? If she thinks that Stellar Blade is bad because the female character is too attractive. Saying, oh, Stellar Blade's ass isn't even that good. It's a medium ass. Like, listen, I understand that the guy saying that was extremely fat, so he probably has a huge ass, and so by that metric, he's like, oh, well, her ass isn't that big. But, fatso, we're not judging it by your standards. We're judging it by women's standards. And even Ironmouse can point out the fact that it's a pretty nice ass. And people like that because they like the aesthetics of it. Me personally, I don't like playing as characters like that. I don't. I like playing as masculine characters. I want to be the paladin. I want to be the warrior. That's me personally. I'm going to choose the guy every time. I've never understood why guys want to play as the female character. Oh, because, she looks better. I like looking at a girl's ass. Dude, that guy is a representation of you. And if you choose a girl, for me, it says something about you. But anyway, my point is, Stellar Blade has really fractured what we would consider to be the divide. Because when you have somebody like Ironmouse saying, I can't wait to play this game, this is going to be fantastic. And on the other side, you have these losers. You have these absolute losers that are coming out with statements like this. Also, been thinking about the weird over-sexualization of the main character in Stellar Blade and how GG, folks? GG. Oh, Gamergate? Gamergate folks are losing their mind to make a point. Who's losing their mind to make a point? Who's losing their mind to make a point? People just want to play the game. And I will happily make a video making fun of you and anyone else that oozes their way up to make a hideously ridiculous and retarded point. That's it. That's all it is. We're just making fun of you a little bit. You know, ribbing you a little bit because you came out and you said something stupid. That's all. There's really nothing else to it. The game will come out. It appears like it's going to do well. And that'll be great. But it does kind of debunk your entire philosophy that what men and women really need, not want, but need in gaming is hideously mannish, unattractive female characters. That has not been true now, nor has it ever been true. And what you do by hiring unattractive women, you only make your show less appealing in a number of ways. Because if I see a character that's off-puttingly attractive, I say, oh, I imagine that person was hired like that for a choice. So if they made a choice to pick that person, I'm going to make a choice not to watch it. Especially if the character in a game like The Witcher is, the character like Yennefer or Triss, where you make them deliberately ugly on purpose, yeah, I'm going to tune out. Sorry. I'm not interested in your cult. I don't care about your ideology. This is fantasy. It's entertainment. It may be your entire life because you don't have a life. But for me, I just want to kick back, slay some dragons, save the princess, have a good day, make some romance options. But at the end of the day, what we want are attractive women in these games. They don't have to be the same body type. They don't have to be the same height or eye color or hair color. They can be all different. But we do want them to be attractive. And we know what is attractive. And we know what's not attractive. And we've known this forever. There is an intentional effort to try to shame beautiful women. To body shame them. Because a bunch of ugly women have gotten into gaming as developers and writers and games journalists. And they are unsatisfied with the way that they look. They don't like the way that they look. They don't like the way that they feel. They don't like the fact that they are not desirable by most men. And so they take it out on men who enjoy playing a game with a beautiful female character. No, now you're going to get a character in your game that looks like me. I mean, you can do it. But it hurts the game. And Stellar Blade, it's looking good. Very, very good. It's got all the right aesthetics. And I know it irritates all of these people that Ironmouse, VTuber, one of the most popular content creators, is talking about how they want to play it. Asmongold also did a video talking about how he wants to play it. I know it must infuriate you. Even Moist Critical, who usually sides with these woke losers, even he says the game looks great. So when Moist Critical, who is extremely far to the left, when that guy comes out and says, hey, the game looks good, you've lost. You've got no argument. You've got nothing to stand on. It's not just an aesthetic game. There's so much more to it. And people are excited about it. They can't wait for it. And no matter how much you whine and bitch and moan and caterwail, it changes nothing. It changes absolutely nothing. The game comes all the same. It is inevitable. But in the meantime, I will continue to make fun of people like this. Not Ironmouse, but people who look at the game and try to inject their ridiculous politics into the game. Try to say it's a conservative game. If you think this is a conservative game, you are so far to the left that, I don't know, you've already made it back around again. There is no way that any person with a functioning brain could think this is a conservative game. You think that because people don't like you when you're on the left, that makes them Republican or conservative. No. It just means that you're not very likable. That really is all there is to it. You've decided that you're going to go all in on this. Well, fine. People are making fun of you. They're calling you out. I'm just adding my 2 cents to the conversation because I think it's worth defending this game because I hope that they set a new standard. I hope the new standard, like Ironmouse says, is that we return to a time where sexy characters, sexy women are allowed to be themselves and we don't have anyone coming in to meddle and try to alter things. I got to change this for social justice. I hope that all you people who are on the left that are pushing this stuff are removed. You get fired, get pushed out, doesn't matter. Somebody else who's better will fill your place and gaming can maybe return back to normal. It's wishful thinking, but it would be nice. Anyway, that'll do it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.